Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make some delicious empanadas and I'm gonna show you step by step how to make them. Okay, so we're gonna start off by making the ají, and these are the ingredients you're gonna need. So you're gonna need 4 tomatoes, 2 limes, 1 bunch of cilantro, 2 long onions, a tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of crushed pepper, and white vinegar. We're gonna start off by turning on our stove to medium heat, then submerge our 4 tomatoes in the water, then cover it till it boils. Once it boils and we see the skin peeling off, that's when we know it's ready and we need to take them out. Let the tomatoes chill, then peel them and then chop them. Then we're gonna chop up some cilantro. We're gonna take the stems out. I don't like them. It's up to you. And we're gonna chop them up right now. Now we're gonna chop some green onions. It's time to mix our ingredients together, the cilantro, the green onion, and the tomatoes. Then we add in the vinegar, the crushed pepper, and the salt, and then we mix. So these are the ingredients you're gonna need to make the empanadas. You're gonna need a pound and a half of sirloin steak, 5 potatoes, 4 tomatoes, 2 green onions, pre-cooked white cornmeal, and enriched cornmeal. It's optional, but I really recommend it for the crispiness. Corn oil, coloring seasoning, which is the bijou. If you can't find the bijou, I recommend you buying the Goya, saffron, cumin, and salt. That's all you're gonna need. Peel the potatoes and cut them into squares. So we're gonna turn on our stove to medium and we're gonna put our potatoes to boil. So we're gonna add some water to your steak. I'm adding 4 cups of water. You could add until it covers the steak. Then we're gonna add some garlic cloves and some salt, and we're gonna cover it up till it boils. After 20 or 25 minutes, your potatoes should be ready. The easiest way I like to see if my potatoes are ready is to get a spoon and a fork and poke the potatoes. If the potato is nice and smushed with the fork, that means it's ready. So after 25 minutes, your beef should be ready. Take out the beef and do not throw away the water. We're gonna use the water for later. Add the beef to the blender and then blend it. I know it might seem like, why is she blending the beef like this? But this is the way I really like to make it because it tastes really good. It tastes better than ground beef. You could use ground beef if you want, that's your choice, but I like it this way. Now we're gonna chop 4 tomatoes and 2 green onions. You're gonna turn on your stove to medium heat and then add some oil. We're gonna add the tomatoes to the pan. We're gonna cover it up for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we're gonna squish the tomatoes when they're nice and juicy. We're gonna add the green onion, the salt, the cumin. We're gonna add a cup of the beef broth that was left over from the beef. Then let it sit for like a minute and add 2 packets of saffron and then mix. Now we're gonna add our potatoes. Make sure they're smashed before you put them in. Then mix, add your beef, mix it well. If you see it's too dry, add a little bit more of that beef broth. And if you see it's just right, then don't add anything else. It's ready. Okay, so here we have a bowl. We're gonna add about 4 cups of warm water. Make sure it's not cold or hot. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of color seasoning, and then mix. Then we add about 3.5 cups of pre-cooked white cornmeal, and we mix it very slowly and gently with our hand. We don't want any lumps, so that's why we're doing it slowly. Then when you see it gets thicker, then you add the enriched cornmeal. This is optional. I do it because I like the texture of it and it makes it even crunchier. You don't have to put this ingredient, but I highly recommend it. Okay, so here we have a zipper bag. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut both sides. That way it's gonna be much easier for us to make the empanadas. Then we're gonna get a little bit of oil. We're gonna put it into our hands and also on the zipper bag. That way the dough doesn't stick on your hands or on the zipper bag. We're gonna get a big piece of dough. We're gonna make it into a circle. Then we're gonna put it on the zipper bag in the center. We're gonna get the roller and we're gonna roll it and make it flat. Not too thick and not too thin. Okay, so we're gonna get a tablespoon of the filling and we're gonna put it at the center of the dough. We're gonna flip the dough over the filling, and then we're gonna get the mold. I really like this mold because it makes it very round. It makes it look very nice. You put it on top and then you press it down like this. And there you have it. You get the empanada very carefully and you tap it down like this. And you have a very pretty empanada there. Okay, so I have my frying pan here. I put enough oil to submerge my empanadas. I'm gonna turn it on to medium heat. Once it's already heated, the best way to know it's ready is to get a little piece of dough and to put it in the oil. Once it starts bubbling like this, you know it's ready and you know you're ready to put in your empanadas. Okay, so we're gonna fry them. Make sure to separate them. They tend to get stuck together. We're gonna fry them for about 5 minutes and then flip them for about 5 minutes until you see like they're like golden and crunchy. Now it's time to strain them and take them out. All right, so they're ready and they came out really delicious. I hope you guys enjoy them. I know my family does. And the best way to eat this is to open them up like this and put some ají or salsa, Colombian salsa. Really good. They're amazing. I really recommend them. Alright, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment down below. Until next time, and don't forget, food is happiness.